So let's wait. Still, I'll wait for them to another 5 more minutes, and then we can continue today's sessions. In the meantime, let's open. Just 1 second. See, because my another student placed as a data analyst in TechM, I will, once I get offers, I will share with them as well, guys, to share with you so that you can talk, because it was fantastic journey for her and all those things we will discuss. Anyway, so today I want to project one. Yesterday, I think everybody's understand all the projects, and today's date is, just one moment, it's 14th. So before I go ahead to the SQL server, okay, and I wanted to little bit assign you some of the work on Matplotlib, and then we go to Seaborn, and then EDA. All right, guys. So the reason being, NumPy, I assigned you one work, which is 217 functionalities. That's good enough. And we find out how to convert raw data to clean data, and we see some of the projects and EDA projects as well. So IMDb rating analysis we done, right, team? So let's minimize, and so Matplotlib Seaborn. So first I'll go ahead to the Matplotlib. I'll share all these things today so that we have Saturday and Sunday, so you can spend more time on this one. So let's go to the Matplotlib. So in the visualizations, there is no need to import any data set, guys, first thing. So how a minimum code plot like plt.figures and plt.plot x1 sine x1 cos. I mean, I hope you heard about sine and cos theta. And just scroll down here, you'll get to see how to plot this graph with the very minimum code. And okay, how to plot numbers. So plt.plot 1 2 3 4. When you see this, okay, 1 2 3 4, what kind of, this is a linear line, we also called as best fit line. Plot 1 2 3 4 y level numbers, and plot a versatile comment, how to plot the list here. So did you see, guys, this is we have x, and this we have x square. So 1 square 1, 2 square 4. Is this linear or non-linear? Is this linear or non-linear? This is, I hope you can hear me, everybody. Guys, does my voice is clear? Okay. So, okay, good. So I thought you, all right, great. So this is linear. When we talk about linear algorithms, x to the power degree 1. When we talk about non-linear, x square, x cube, all those things, guys. And now when we change to, just go back and we can plot this one. This is linear, quadric, cubic, and formatting the style plot, plt.plot, and then plot.axis, and then working with NumPy arrays as well. So how you get these plots, even though, see, everybody, I just want you to please at least plot once, and very simple plotting, guys, axis and set to x level, y level, all those things. I don't find any of the biggest challenges here to do this, how to plot a subplot and how to find out plt.plot 1 3 2 4 b minus. I mean, you can take shift to help options of the plotting part, and range functions and how you do this, and multi-line plots and pair part of a plot. All those things, graphs comes under Matplotlib. Now, so here this is called line plot, scatter plot, and then histograms, and then bar chart, and then horizontal bar chart, and then error bar chart, and then stacked bar chart, and then we call pie chart, and then how to plot pie charts using Python. So look at this, there's a X10 and labels computers, electronics, and right click, and Very simple. I hope you understand the pie chart, guys, right? So, and then box plot, and then whisker plot, and area chart. All those things is chart ask for interview. Man, see, I'll tell you, we have math as many formula. Do you think entire interview ask the formulas? No, right? It's your wish. If you want to practice or you can, or else leave it. Don't practice. Are you understand? So this I am assigning to the students who freshers. I am saying Matplotlib has these all plots, graphs. Are you understand, team? So how to add a grid, all those things. Do you want me to share or not required, guys? These things in interview, nobody asks, can you please plot the graph? The question is, does not make sense. Understand, team? But now, if you practice, if you at least work, then it would be a great. You don't have any fear to work all the graphics part, guys. So that's what I'm gonna share this one. You can work. Okay, understand. All right, guys. So very simple, in detailed format, I make it to share with the students so that a lot of people says matplotlib, all those things. Now, one code, if you practice one IPyNB file, all plotting part is clear. Am I understand? This is called matplotlib. And in matplotlib practical, there is not required to upload any data set. Let me tell you, in matplotlib, no required to upload any data set. Okay, yes, team. All right. No, I didn't start anything, AVD. I was waiting for the team to join because offline team also getting joined in online due to some heavy rains in Hyderabad location. So that's why. Are you understand? Okay. So, okay, Saurabh. So please, you take this. No, nobody asked this entire things in interview. Just I'm assigning this one how to plot at a legend to get exposure on more into matplotlib sections. Clear? Great. Now I'm going to close this now. Close. Now matplotlib part I'm going to share you. Now next one, let me heading toward April month, and before I go to SQL, just go to Seaborn. I hope let's open the CSV file for you. Okay. And just 1 second, let's open. In CSV file, FIFA, football game FIFA or not, they arranged the football World Cups and all those things, right? So let's assume in footballs, these players are playing like football ID, name of the player's age, and like photo and nationalities, flag, overall potentials, which club they played for, club logo, value, weight, spatial effort, and international reputations, and weak foot because skill moves, because all this technicality we have available in football, the way we have crickets and height of the player, weight of the player, and style, STRSLW, left foot, and all these things we have, guys. Are you understand? So this is what data sets we created. So this data gets from some of the FIFA databases, guys. So here, so we almost like 18,200 rows we have, and no, I'm not talking about machine learning model building. I'm just given this data sets to get more practical. See, my job is to assign the work. Understand, your job is to, if you're a professionals, I do understand you might not work, but you can understand the meaning behind it. And the one who not working professionals, you do have an ample of time. And I'm sure that a lot of people ask how many projects you assign, but I'm giving a lot of the projects, but I see how many of them you are doing. Out of 50 to 60 I'll assign, not even if 20 projects you will complete, guys. Do you know? That's the reality. But yes, if you complete 20, still you damn confident to attend interviews. That's the fact things, guys. Let me tell you. So here, this is the data sets we have. In this data sets, let's understand. Import libraries, read the data sets. Summary of the summary means what, guys? Info functions or not? And we see how to check the value counts, how many values we have, and explore age variables, one variable analysis. So we explore age. Can we consider this age part? Yes or no? What kind of distributions is this, guys? What kind of distributions is this? Anyone? What kind of distributions? Can we say it's a normal? Can we say it's a normal? No, it's not uniformed. It's uniformed means like this, right? Uniformed means like this. This is uniform distributions because we got a uniform line here. So this is not uniform, this is normal distributions, right? And then we can plot the comments. And then, so seaborne kernel density, KD plot, how do we swipe the graph? Okay. And kernel density plot, KDE plot for age variables. And then here, histograms. So histograms. So this is what histogram and preferred foot. Which foot? I mean, each and every variables we try to analyze. Okay, look at the code. There is no if else, nothing for loop. There is no functionalities. There is, you cannot create any functions. Very simple. I assigned an identifiers. I just call my package with the seaborne packages and I assigned x-axis and u. I get my output. So this is what, that's what I said. Most of the channels, when you open, definitely they'll says that data science doesn't require any coding knowledge because this is not a big codes if I compare to Java and C and C++, isn't it? So still, if you can't manage this code, then it's, I don't find that there is a way of learning and it doesn't make sense, isn't it? So will you plot all those things? So to complete these projects require two things. One thing is your time and sit in front of a system for more than 3 hours. That's good enough and make a wonderful PPT and you can post in the drive. Clear? Now explore international reputations variable. So what I'm doing, every explore each and every one variables, check the number of unique variable in the data set. We try to understand every variable. For example, whenever you work in an organizations as a data scientist, you get the data from the DB or maybe APIs. And end of the story, before you build machine learning model, you have to make the data to CSV or Excel, and you try to explore each and every variables, and does each and every variable is impact to the business? If yes, please plot the graph. If you find normal distributions, then please consider it. If you did not find normal distributions, do not consider it. Go back and check, do you have any outliers? Take the outlier, then you check you will consider it or not, guys. Understand? So seaborne strip plot and all those things I'm also going to provide you now, guys. All right, seaborne box plot functions. And this is all the informations I mentions. If I explain all the topic, this is no need, there's nothing for explanations here. I just plot the graph. We found some outliers. We already covered EDA part. And can I share this one, guys? So that's why I post neat and clean informations here. This is, we have CSV file, and this is Seaborn practice for beginners, guys. 65 students attended today. I'm asking to all of 65 students, freshers, expert, non-technical tech guys. Am I clear? Just give a quick response, friendly response, isn't it? Clear, guys? Thank you. No one is respond. Excellent. Now let's go to, yes, I understand, Prasanna. Okay. Now, another graph, I wanted to talk about it. EDA part. Yaman is absent today. Okay. Now let's go ahead and hard CSV. EDA, we done many practicals, but last practicals I wanted to share to you. And don't save it. Let's close the Seaborn part now. EDA part, exploratory data analysis, as we already covered. Now in EDA, I have one data set, heart disease, because before I go ahead, it's a real problem because in India, in US, and across the globe, there's a lot of heart patients we have, isn't it? And so this data we collected from some of the hospitality DBs, and you can find some of age, gender, CP, what exactly CP, cholesterol, FBS, and we have few attributes right now. Target, one means does the customer has, what we called heart pressures, I mean, heart attack or not. 1, 0 means no, 1 means yes, 0 means no. What type of problems we're gonna, is this regressions or is this classifications team? Is this data sets lies to regressions or classifications? Anybody? So definitely this is a classifications because the dependent variable is binary. So do you know you can easily understand the data by look at the data sets? Because if I, that's what I told you, if you understand EDA, rest of things are clear. So that's why. So by the time you're so confident, if you see any data, you can immediately tell to the organizations whether this business lies into regressions, classifications, or clusterings. Clusterings part I'll come back to later. At this moment, we talk about reg or class, all those things, team. Great. Now here, before I go ahead, I'm going to open up this one and here import libraries. Exploratory data analysis had summary data set descriptions. Look at this, some of the data sets descriptions. These data sets contain several columns which are as follows. Age in a years, gender is male 1, 0 female, CP, chest pain, does the customer have chest pain, and trust BPS, resting blood pressures, cholesterol, serum cholesterols, and FBS, fasting blood sugar. Does resting electrocardiographic results means the one who have heart attack. So definitely the doc said to do a ECG, right? Any of, might be any one of family members, they have attacked with heart disease, guys, and you've been spend quite a lot of money for it. And this is not the this disease is available across the globe and across the families as well, isn't it? So how do you detect, how AI help them, how graphs help them to find out? So maximum heart rate, and then exercises induce engine and a lot of things we have, guys. So I want you to take a little bit help of on these attributes. Now let's go ahead. And what we do EDA, exploratory data analysis, view column names, univariate analysis, and check the unique values. And then we see comments also given up here, see the graph, interpretations, and comments. See what I'm trying to say. Being a excellent AVD. So good, what you said. So AVD mentions right now, sir, the projects, whatever you have given, first you need to understand the data set. Very simple. Good thought. So here, whatever projects, not projects, any data science task, the first thing you need to understand attribute first. And whenever you start any work, please open Excel sheet one side. Please open Excel sheet one side, right? Once you open Excel sheet one side, now whenever you plot the graph, just compare with Excel sheets. Just compare with Excel sheets. And the knowledge which you gain, it's unimaginable. And you gain a different concept, confident, guys. And that's what I'm saying. After learn the codes, there are a lot of real-time employee, they will get more benefit out of it, guys, rather than freshers. I mean to say that freshers not, I'm not saying like that. The one who in the IT sector before, or even though non-IT sector before, please, you go to the database, open a table and extract the data, read the data, make a business use case rather than build your own projects. Build your own projects. Do not believe, depends on the projects. You know the business, you've been working there for more than 2 years, 3 years. Now open it, read the attributes, try to find out, does learning impact the data? 200% yes. Trust me, your business cases lies in either regressions, weather classifications, or clustering, or text mining, or web scraping. Many things we have, guys, or image pre-processing, or mostly unstructured data as well. Am I clear, everybody? So, especially there's a short message I just want to pass on to the experienced folks. From today onwards, wherever you're working, which company working, make a friend with any DB team. Just go to the table, write a query, and pull out one data set. And you make whenever you prepare resume after 2 months. So what we do, take a dependent variable, undependent variable. By the taking help of these references task, you made the plots, do a EDA, try to make some insights, make a PPT, same projects plant in your resume part. And let's see if definitely you get a call. And by the time when you explain, that's all expertise can do. You can do, not freshers. Freshers, they believe me, they listen to me, they do what I say. That's it. All 70 to 80 students, are you guys clear what I'm speaking right now? Thank you. No response. Good. All right. Yes, you have to, Prasanna. You have to do that. That's what I'm assigning. See, guys, even though you spent 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs in Scalar, upgrade Great Learnings, I was a faculty over there as well. So I know very well I did train a lot of faculties and PhD professors and a lot of them. I know what the problems, I know how many careers I transit. I just don't want to prove all those things, but I'm just alert you. This is the way your transition is possible. Okay, good. Now, so let me talk about this one. No problem. I lost my net connections. Okay, Yamini. Yeah, so I was talking about some of the data sets to practice Yamini, and I was talking about the one who corporate experiences into IT, non-IT. So I want you to go to the database and take some of the data and try to done ETA, try to rather than you also make one projects for your resumes and connect with your real-time work in the office work to the data science learning skill. That's what you can do. Okay. So now here everyone. So here, let's talk about, can we plot this, guys? Everybody? Yeah. And the one who experiences corporate guys, the one who join in, I want your package to be increased 100% or 200% hike, guys. I'm expecting a lot of from Yamini, Prasanna, and Sashi Bhushan's. I know you are a leader in business analysis, but I want you to go up in gets more client from for your team rather than somebody into it. I know some of them, but I have to speak, and rest of them, please, guys. So all those things, please follow me. Okay. Now I'm sharing this all those things to you. So please work on bivariate, univariate, and frequency distributions. And this is no code is here, just very simple. I'm just try to find out some functionalities called n-unique visualizations, the plot. What kind of skewness is this? Okay, did I start statistics? No, haven't. I will share this one. Will you please work on it, all the 3 data sets, guys? So today I'm going to assign the 3 things right now. So those things are called EDA projects and Matplotlib and Seaborn. So 3 things I'm going to assign right now, and please you can practice this one, your wish. Anyway, I'm going to post all those things and see the data sets. This is called heart attack predictions. The customers which visit to the hospitals, they've been attacked before, and we build a model, and model will predict the future. So how you need to be wait for a few days in classifications, you will build your future predictions. And in past historical, what was salary incomes and what going to be income in the next 2 years. I will tell you all the details. So at this moment, let's close this one. So EDA part also we covered. Good. So let's understand this one. All right. So here, okay. So far, what we done, I shared some of the practical, notebook to work on and connect this example on your real-time job, means everybody is working. Connect how this learning would help to your real-time job, guys. If you are working employees, if you're not working employees, simply practice and update. Anjali, I understand you working, and please do hard work again. And I know your friend is got placed. That's why you come here to meet me, isn't it? So I have a lot of expectations of you of the candidates, and I need this batch minimum from 6 p.m. batch. Already I got 6 offers. My target is filled. 7:30 p.m. new batches, and for morning 8:30 a.m. I need at least same minimum 5 offers before close the batch. So 6 p.m. batch is complete yesterday. I got 6 offers. Now 8:30 a.m. batch. Before I complete my class, I have to get 5 offers. That's my target. And I don't know who among those, but definitely I will get. That's what I have hope on me and my sessions, guys. Let's see how I mean which kind of students and all those things we discuss. Okay, so today we'll understand how to generate raw data from database. Now, most of the organizations plot the graph from clean data. Everybody's doing that. But here, to make clean data from raw, let's discuss now. And today I will give you a link to everyone. Just go ahead and I'll show you one link, guys. This is the link I'm sharing to you. Okay. So even though if you don't learn SQL before, no need to worry. Let me my sessions first. I will help you to make projects resume you planned in the Naukri profile and LinkedIn profile. Then I will talk about SQL once again. So this is the projects directly I'm introduced. So if you never worked before in SQL programs, no need to worry. So the first projects I'm going to introduce, I will share this link to everyone today. And in this link, we understand what is SQL, how to set up the environment, which files to download, how to installations, what to data set, and what is business understanding, what is data understanding, and then you build the models. And what is SQL, what is server, what is databases, what is schema, what's tables, and the SQL data types. And we have see some of the basic querying part, all those things we understand one by one, guys. And I will tell you how the SQL is connected to the, so that's what we call SQL for data analysts, guys. So this is the file, this is the link I'm going to share. If you practice all these queries, then that's good enough. I mean, that's great. I mean, I don't want you to be learn SQL from start to basic, because every company we have a SQL developer, ETL tool, data warehousing team. So you are not a SQL guys. SQL team already inbuilt there. Let me tell you, whenever you join organizations, the first thing, the website is already created. Website is already created. And this website is connected to multiple tables, guys, multiple tables, right? So when you join, you need to understand the table and acquire the data. And you cannot change the setup. I hope very few of them understand what I'm trying to say. But here, let's no need to worry. I will start SQL from basic and follow the steps. Might be today most of them attending online, and so I do understand some of them attending from phones and due to heavy rain in Hyderabad locations, guys. So I might not complete everything today, and might be able complete on Monday as well. So in the meantime, I'll give you a lot of assigned works, and please, I will tell you at least installations part today. Everybody install that one, and then we can continue the next sessions on Monday. All right. So the first one, SQL. So there's a few resources I can share. SQL programming, I mean language. So what is difference between SQL versus Python? So SQL, you can write the query, but you can't visualizations. In Python, you can write and you can visualize. Understand, team? So here, one moment. So look at this SQL. Some of them called as SQL or SQL. Nobody cares, guys. It is a structured querying language. Structured data, guys. What is structured data? I told you or not? Structured data means structured query language. I will tell you all data pre-processing and text pre-processing from this one. Everything's, guys. Yes. Yes, we can connect with the database, right? We do connect with the database. Now, do you remember I shared you one book? Okay, 780 pages. Now you can open this SQL Connect. I mean, there you can find out all the codes, guys. Even though I can show, but let's understand this one by one. And then the first thing, we can set up the environment first. So how to download a database now? So once I share this link, can we do, guys, if I can assign the link and you can start work with me, or else I can explain now, you can do it later as well. So files to download, right click and open link in new tab. So once we go to the link in new tab, so I want everybody to download the database first. Just click here and download. So .db means the first step is, I will tell you, step one. One moment. Let's copy and select the link. Second step, scroll down and please download the .db file, means .database file. How do you download? Just scroll down, files to download. This is the link. I'm gonna copy this one and I'm going to paste here. Clear up to this 8:30 a.m. batch. Are you clear? 8:30 a.m. batch. Understand? So this is the, yeah. No, Sumit, I will paste here. Okay. Yeah, if you have, that's fine, buddy. But still, uh, yeah, you can do it as well. If you have, that's fine. If you know, that's well. See, sir, I know, that's fine. If you know, that's great. I'm just talking about the one who knows. Please listen. If you do already knows, then you can log off for the day. Very simple. Are you clear? So if you know everything, you can log off for the day, wait for deep learning sessions, wait for machine learning sessions, guys. The first thing is log into this link. Second thing is scroll down and please download the DB database file. Clear. Now the third one, just go ahead to the third one and let's scroll down. Once you scroll down, installations. So today I'm going to go ahead this installations, which is called dbear.com. So right click and open link in new tab. And so this is one applications called dbear. What exactly this editions? Universal database tool, free multi-platform database tools for developers, database administrators, analysts, and all people who need to work with databases. Supports all popular databases like MySQL, Postgres, SQLite, Oracle, DB2, SQL Server, Sybase, MS Access, Teradata, Firebird, Apache Hive, Phoenix, Presto, all those things, guys, right? So you may ask, sir, is this message necessary to download? Definitely, guys, because this is what you got to know, because we need to extract the data from the raw data, right? If you have, that's okay. Now let's copy this. And what is the name of the software, guys? Then please download the software, which is called this one. Now, fourth one. And then you click on download options. Then you click on download options. It is asking for Windows installer. Then click this Windows installer, guys. Yeah, you can data directly. Yes. I'm just it directly DB is there. You call the DB, and then once I install, just open it, guys. Okay. So next one, download the software, and you can install the software. And the fourth one is install the software, right guys? Download the software and install the software. Now, once we do next, I already installed. Once I installed, what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and I will type here dbear. So just one moment. Okay, it's community editions, free universal database managers, because we have multiple free open source. I mean, I hope it's like a Play Store, guys. You can download any of things. I'll show you the reason why I will introduce this one. Just one moment. It takes some time. Let's load. Okay. So did you see you got these files or not? Okay. So the next one, once you install the software, and once you install, go to and open dbear applications, and your application is ready now. Applications is ready to use. Now, sixth step. The sixth step is, if you see there is a connector options or not. In file down, there is a connector options. Once you click this connector options, you can find SQLite, DB2, DuckDB, MariaDB, MySQL, ODBC, Oracle, Postgres, SQL, Apache Drill, and you can connect to multiple things. Now, my question, does any IT developer learn all the databases? Yes or no? Does a experienced guys, does a fantastic like top rankers or top developers does learn all these databases? Never ever, guys. Not possible at all, isn't it? No, not possible at all. So that's why we need to learn based on the requirement. We need to learn based on the requirement. And some of them are learning to enhance, some of them are learning to implement data science skills in your projects. Some of them are learning to increase the end of the story, increase the package. Very simple. That's the bottom line. That's the full stop of the discussions. Whether your package is 50, just aim for 70. If your package is 20, aim for 50, I mean 40, and all those things. And we need to have a high jump, means 100%, 200%. It happened. That's what I'm talking to you, team. So here, once we have, so let's go back, and everybody's target is that. So here, this next one. So what we have, guys, just we can connect to everything, SQL like DB2, DuckDB. So what exactly happened? I am going to work on, let's click on the plugin to SQLite, right, guys? Once we do this, do you remember we download the file here? First step, scroll down, please download the database. Now, once we download the database, just go to browse, and this database we have stored in downloads, and click it or not, SQL Testlite. Now just open. Once you open and then finish. Once you finish, what happened? Go to the left tab. Did you see SQLite test.db? You can find out in the left pan. You can find out in the left pan. Are you understand or not? Everybody's cleared up to this? Here, this is the test DB we can find out. And when you go back to the tables, we have data sets as well. We have columns. Just one moment. We have columns. Where exactly the columns comes from? Where exactly the values comes from? Now I'll stop here and come back to this part. Very simple. The sixth one, application is ready. Open dbear, and then below file options, please check there is a connector options. Okay, connector logo, and just connect to SQLite. Understand? And once we connect to SQLite, please upload your .db file. Please upload your .db file. I hope understand, guys. Once you upload the .db file, just 8. Click the left pan, and I mean test.db is, I mean, you can find in the left pan, guys. You will get, it will display. Team, understand? Very simple. Let me repeat again. I gave you this link. I will give you this link. Please, open this link. This is the first step. And I'll show this again. This is the link I will give. Once you open the link, scroll down. Here, what is SQL? Just scroll down. First thing, download the test DB. Download the test DB. This is a database file. Once you download the software, scroll down, download the installations. Once you download a little bit, once you download, install it. After installations, go to File, Plugin, click the plugin options, go to SQLite, and then mention the path where your .db file is saved. I saved in my download, and then click this and open and then finish. Once you finish, you find in the database navigators, you find SQLite test.db, and a little bit expand on data sets and what exactly data sets, where it comes from. That would be the next steps, guys. That would be the next step we guys can understand. Everybody's clear up to this one? 8:30 a.m. batch? Okay. Yeah, great. Now, so let's go to, as I said, before you become a data scientist, I want to be understand the business first. So here, every time I say this point, guys, so let's go back, and I wanted to talk about one data set. Right click and open link in new tab. Do you see there is a repository called UCI? UCI machine learning repositories. What we call, guys? UCI machine learning repositories. So today I will interview what is UCI, University of California, Irvine. So UCI is a hub where you can find lot of data sets, and all the answers you can find out from Kaggle, guys. Now, do you see the people are flying to US, UK, London, Germany, spend crores to learn these skills. After they're done with the semester, the PhD people, they will assign the data sets from these websites. Do you know? Because my most of the students, they're from UK, they're already studying the course, and they enroll the course to understand, and they give some of the assignments to review, and I review and send it to them, and I found all the data sets are here. So everybody get the acquired the data sets from here and answers from Kaggle. So these two things is very important. So UCI understand. So today for this explore, for this understanding, I am download the data from UCI, and this is the data set's name. What is the name of the data sets? In vehicle coupon recommendations data set. What is the name of the projects which we are understanding? In vehicle coupon recommendations data sets. Guys, I wanted to tell you another thing. Let's say how the business data stored into table. Who stored it? Listen to me. This session is most applicable for the experienced folks. Who stored this, guys? I mean, let's say a business deal is done. Once the business deal is done, all the business informations can come back to the data or not, guys? Into the databases or not? So who stored this data? It could be many of things. That's called the agreement between DBA. I mean, database developer, database design, architectures, data architectures. A lot of people we have, isn't it? So that's called designations, guys. Architectures has highest package compared to others because they know when they design the columns, they make a proper plan, and they have entire discussions with a lot of the big people, clients, stakeholders. It could be anything, right? So let's say, and can I say business is equals to attributes? If you understand all attributes, then definitely you understand the business, guys. Once you understand the business, you definitely understand which is relevant, which is irrelevant attributes. Now, what is the work of business analysis, guys? What is the work of business analysis? Before you talk to any client, they will review the database and column explorations well. And those columns they can present in the form of programs like SQL or Tableau or Excel. Am I clear? Or I cannot fool you guys because you're working 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. Answer me, isn't it? Yes or not, Tim? So before you data scientist, before you model build predictions, must be knows about business. Business means attribute understand is business. For example, if you know, let's talk about a cricket domain. In cricket domain, we have a lot of, let's talk about a cricket business. And in this business, I'll talk about a lot of attributes called bat, ball, field, and a stump, and wicket keepers and umpires. We have 2,000 attributes or 1,000 attributes we have. And if you understand entire 1,000 attributes, I'm sure a non-technical person can understand cricket business, guys. And then easy to figure out which is dependent variable and which is independent variable. Once you figure out which is dependent independent, then you can fit the data, whether it is a regressions or whether it is classifications. Once you find out regressions, you can implement reg algorithms and classification algorithms. What else, guys? Means your business turn to model predictions now. I hope everybody's understand um, clear. It seems like that. Okay, so the same way, I have one data sets in vehicle coupon recommendations data sets. Now, Saturday, Sunday comes, we take our car and go for outing, and when you go NH road, there is a gates. I mean NH for entry. They will ask the coupons. They will you pay the bill and they will give you coupons. When you park your vehicles, you get a coupons. When you park your vehicles in front of camp, I mean cinemas, and they will ask you coupons. If you eat for lunch, they will give you coupons. Every time the coupon is mandatory or not, guys, so that it is one of the identity that okay, that's your asset, so nobody's take that out. So here in vehicle coupon recommendations data sets, this data studies whether a person will accept the coupon recommended to him on different driving scenario. Now assume this is one business I have, and in this business, can we understand this attribute? Destinations. What is the destinations while you're driving? Either destinations to your urgent place or home or work, whether you go to destination is office, whether your destination is home. Who are the passengers in the car? Maybe you travel with alone, travel with friends, travel with kids or partners. What is the weather conditions? What is the temperatures? At what time you start for traveling? And did you use coupon of restaurant, coffee house, carry out, takeaway, bar, restaurant, all those things? Every coupon had some expirations date or not? Every coupon has some expirations date, isn't it, team? So it's a 1 day, 2 hours. The coupon expire in 1 day or 2 hours. Gender, female or male. Age, 21, 46. I hope understand educations, occupations, healthcare, and life physicians, community, constructions, legal, and we have some of the income of the customers, and finally, why 1 on 0? Whether the coupon is accepted means one, coupon is not accepted means zero. Is it a classifications or regressions, guys? Is this a classifications or regressions, accepted or rejected? It's a definitely it is a classifications. Very good. Now, very good. I hope you understand all the data. Now, very my simple questions. Business, we understand the business. Now, entire attribute has to be, can I display in my database or not? It should be display in the database. Now, if you go and open the DB, now let's compare this. Do we have destinations? Now look at this. What is the destinations character type? Varchar, character type, passengers, wealth, temperature, time, and then coupon, and then expirations, then gender, age, marital status, guys. I hope understand or not. So whatever the business discussions or business attribute we have, and these attributes designed by the leaders, once the attributes are designed by leaders, architectures, and they combine, it's a teamwork. Everybody can discuss and keep these attributes in the DB. Are you clear in the table? Everybody's understand or not now? Up to this, everyone is clear. Yes, guys. Now here, before I before I go to before I go to querying, I wanted to go to this one first. What is SQL? What is server? The computer that contains your database or databases. Now, the one who working professionals might be you knows, but the one who don't know, I'll give you a simple example. Please understand, guys, and then we can go back to the SQL script query. Now, assume there is a Paradise Hotel, the famous one, Paradise, right, guys? In Paradise has many branches, like there is a Begumpet branch and there is a High Tech City branch. I just give you one of the examples. In Begumpet branch, we have veg sections, we have non-veg sections. And in veg sections, we have some of the items like paneer tikka, paneer curry, and all those things. Non-veg sections, we have biryanis and we have all these items we have, guys. So now I can say this is server. What is server? Collections of databases. You understand? Collections of databases. And what we call this is called the schema or table as well. You understand? So I'm talking to the non-technical students, the one who never be forced, and I'm gonna say that what is server? A computer that contains databases. Can I say server is collections of databases? Can I say that? Now I can say server is collections of database or databases, right? And the next one. Once we go to the next, what is database? Collections of schema or tables that we can interact with, isn't it? In database, what we have, guys? In database, we have collections of schema. In database, we can call it as collections of schema. Then what is schema? So why I will tell you, because if a freshers, when you join in organizations, first time you deal with the data, you get your ID card, you get your Windows credentials login, and then you get your database access. Understand? So in the database access, please understand, if a manager asks what is which table you're referring to, if you don't know the table, if you don't know the schema, if you don't know the databases, it doesn't make sense. Are you understand? So here, the schema, let's go back and I can say the schema also contain multiple tables, guys. The schema also, I can say, collections of multiple tables. Now, what is table? Collections of data types. Now, what are the data types in Python? Integer, float, and all those things. But in SQL data types, what we have, guys? Let's go ahead and I'll explain the SQL data types like character, varchar, text, integer, float, real, numeric, boolean, and all those things, team. I hope understand everyone. I hope understand. So in these sections, what we understand, like how to we use one softwares and we have one of the databases, we download one database, we install one software, and a little bit discuss on server, database, schema, tables, online team and offline team. I mean to say that 8:30 a.m. batch. Are you guys clear or not up to this one? Up to this one clear? Yes, guys. Okay. And to continue the next step, I just let's connect on Monday. The reason being because most of the offline students they have internet issues. I can understand that, and so please understand. I can stop here, and I can complete on Monday, and I'll give you this work to you. Till the time, please work on the past examples, guys. Like today, I shared NumPy, and if you go this one, and I can say project 13, and I say it like, sorry, matplotlib, and project 14, I have like FIFA data analysis using only Seaborn, and then project 15. Guys, after you practice this one, you can make your own YouTube and you can send it to them. Are you understand? And then we can call heart disease analysis using EDA. clear or not? Yeah, I will share everything's on if yeah, I will share it today so that you can install today. Okay, Yamini. And in the meantime, I'll talk about this one and we can go ahead and I do see this due to heavy rain over here, and now it's uh, so well, let's take more time on Monday. It's not a big issue. Guys, everybody's clear or not? Okay. So I hope understand. Thank you so much. And any more questions, guys? I'll post this one. Okay, regex. Sashi, I think can you please connect to my LinkedIn so that I can already post? And yep, I'm gonna share this as well. Okay, regex, I'm sharing right now. Okay, maybe after the class. So there is a different database type, Vardhaman. Can you please little bit research and update me? Yes, Vardhaman. This is databases. That's it. There is no difference among both. The queries are a little bit changes. That's it. Okay, I will share this one. You can work. And in the meantime, I'm going to share this document. Let's go ahead and then so 14th. Control V. I'm sharing right now. Can you please recall regressions and classifications? Anusha, regressions if the dependent variable is continuous. You know what is dependent variable, independent variable? Yes, Anusha. So because yeah, so continuous means what exactly some of the examples? Let's say you can call it students marks. Okay. So this when the student write exam this month he got scored like 80%. Next month I mean he scored like 85. Temperatures for weather forecasting, gold price predictions, because the data keep on increasing. Weather forecasting, those comes under regressions. What's classifications? In the classifications, yes or no, binary. The data is binary. Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk more about in machine learning. I just introduce how EDA connected to um, I mean machine learning. Those things I was introduced. Okay, Anusha, team, please work on the attached projects. Just go ahead. So upload and guys, no worries. I will take all those things on Monday and we complete this. And in the meantime, there's a lot of work for you every day now, isn't it? Okay, thanks. Share with you guys. Thank you, and we can connect tomorrow because I stop a little bit early. Only one reason I'm considering offline team, so that's why as well. Okay, that's it. Are you guys clear or not? Thank you so much and have a good day and happy weekend as well. Bye, guys.